What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another amazing team building video. Today, we're gonna be busting out the top drawer. We're gonna be busting out the good stuffs. You know, a lot of my meme teams you guys have seen, you know, my first couple, like, team building videos were, like, really solid. But, like, the last, like, 5 or 6 have been more, like, memes or general, like, team ideas that I feel deserve a lot more love. Like, you remember we did, like, the teleport team, and then we did, like, teams around a couple really unique megas. We're gonna be getting back to the basics, because I get a lot of questions, like, every single day, like, that's a rate my team, and it's, like, 4 of the Pokemon that are actually be in this video, and then, like, 2 Pokemon that don't really work. And sure, they can totally use the Pokemon that don't really work, but, you know, more often than not, I recommend the Pokemon to pretty much build this type of team. This is what I would consider to be a pretty standard meta team. We're going to be going over all 6 Pokemon, all their natures, all their movesets, as well as a bunch of other TMs and other moves you can use instead if you want to tweak the moves to fit your playstyle. So hopefully you guys like this type of video. Please don't forget to leave a comment, don't forget to leave a like, and let me know if you got to the very end. We're going to be starting things off strong. Remember, like I said, we're going to be talking about the top drawer, the best of the best, the meta team. When you want to play for keeps, you want to play for reals, you know it has to be Aerodactyl starting things off. So, peace out, Anthony. You know, maybe in another video, Anthony's my guy. So, anyways, Aerodactyl starting things off. Here we go. Aerodactyl, the best Stealth Rock used in the format, probably the best Flying type, probably the best Rock type. Note this thing has to be Jolly, and Jolly Aerodactyl is going to give you that 130 base speed. It can also potentially go Mega Evolution into becoming Mega Aerodactyl, 150 base speed. Gonna let you outspeed things like Mega Mewtwo, gonna let you outspeed those Jolteons, gonna let you outspeed Mega Gengars, gonna let you outspeed those Mega Beedrills. It's very important you can outspeed all those Pokemon as we get into the team building process. So Aerodactyl is an absolutely amazing Pokemon here. Note that this is my moveset here. Note this thing's candied out. Don't worry about that. Remember, candies are banned online. Stealth Rock's Taunt, Earthquake, Rock Slide. Personally, I like Earthquake on this thing. Other options people like to really use are things like Crunch. I've seen people also, I've really talked about using Wing Attack recently. I like Earthquake because it helps me really check mucks that switch it on stuff. Earthquake, again, is a 100 base power move. Sometimes I don't want to miss a Rock Slide. You know, if they're at like a slur of HP and there's something that can get hit with Earthquake, just use Earthquake. Don't miss your Rock Slides. It's not worth it. It also has Taunt, and like I said, it's the best Stealth Rocks used in the game. We just recently made a video talking about the importance of Stealth Rocks, how you can deal with Stealth Rocks, but still, this is still the best Stealth Rock setter in the format. You know, a lot of the ways that people go around beating Stealth Rocks are ways to beat Aerodactyl, so I don't really recommend you lead with this guy, but I do really recommend he's in the team because he's one of the fastest Pokemon, hits like a truck, and has amazing typed, you know, he's good on offense and defense. Aerodactyl is just one of the best Pokemon in the game, probably the best non-legendary Pokemon, in my opinion. Anyways, so, looking at, like, the Pokemon are in here somewhere. You guys gotta, like, try and find them out. So, the next Pokemon we actually need is a Mega Evolution. So, we're actually gonna be going to Beedrill for our Mega Evolution of choice. So, we got Beedrill in here. What does Beedrill really bring to the table? Remember, like I said, Beedrill, when it Mega Evolves, gets 145 base speed. So, the only things that can outspeed Mega Beedrill are Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Alakazam, and Electrode. This is gonna be outspeeding Starmies, Mega Gengars, literally every other psychic type except for Mega Alakazam. You can outspeed Mega Mewtwo Y and X, both get outspeed by this thing. So Beedrill's gonna make it, so you automatically know that you're gonna be going first, unless you're fighting those 3 Pokemon, which are Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Zam, and Electrode. So unless you're fighting those, you are going first. And what happens when you go first, if you are Jolly Nature, again, this is another Pokemon, kind of has to be Jolly, very similar to Aerodactyl. If you, you know, don't want to get hit, you can bust a U-turn. This is the best U-turn user in the format. After making this attack, the user rushes back, switches places with the party Pokemon and waiting. So what you're going to do is you're going to come out with Beedrill, Mega Evolve, pop a U-turn, one-shot something that's weak to U-turn, but if they're not weak to U-turn, you just switch out for something and mitigate some damage. It's like a really offensive teleport that goes first. It's absolutely amazing. It's the best U-turn user in the format. Also note, normally I like to run sub, but note that, like, since we have Beedrill and Aerodactyl, I decided to put X's on it and, like, kind of cut my losses to weaknesses of Stealth Rocks because I don't want to be super weak to Stealth Rocks. Note that also gets Poison Jab. Poison Jab is amazing, and Drill Run, another just ground move. This is great at picking off KOs against, like, rock types, fire types, you know, types that would normally block your bug and poison attacks. So really underrated Pokemon. Mega Beedrill, you recently saw, I posted it as #1 poison Pokemon in the game, in my opinion, thanks to my top 10 Pokemon that are poison type videos. So I really think the Mega Beedrill is really good, and a lot of people were saying, like, it's okay, but it forces you to go Mega. Like, I can't go Mega Beedrill So I can't go, Mega Aerodactyl if I have Mega Beedrill. You're like half right. You pretty much have to go Mega with this thing to make it usable, but it's so worth it. Being able to like automatically go first against like 99% of the meta is so important, and it packs huge KO power. This thing can KO almost any single Pokemon after Stealth Rock's damage. It's really, really good. So good. But if it's so good, what do we have? What else do we surround this thing with? So we have a couple big weaknesses here. We got weaknesses to like water, electric, we got some weaknesses to rocks. We got weaknesses to psychic. We're actually going to put in a ground type user, and I actually think to play the meta playstyle, you're going to need a ground type user. We're going to come back to it in a little bit later on in the game, but yeah, Dugtrio is absolutely like pivotal in this matchup. So let's talk about Dugtrio's weaknesses. It's like fire, water, ground, fighting. Other than the water weaknesses, Dugtrio and Aerodactyl completely balance each other out. Like, Aerodactyl's weak against like electric and stuff like that, and Dugtrio nullifies electric. Dugtrio's weak against ground, Aerodactyl nullifies it. So these two Pokemon have amazing synergy. If you want to lead with Aerodactyl, and let's say if you like expect them to lead Zapdos, Dugtrio, and Alolan Dugtrio specifically, because it is a steel ground type, 100% wall Zapdos. You'll beat Zapdos every single time. If Zapdos is a problem, use Alolan Dugtrio. I think this Pokemon is so good right now. This is, in my opinion, the second best Stealth Rocks user in the format. I know a lot of people like really bulky Pokemon to use Stealth Rocks, like, Rhydon and, Nidoqueen and stuff like that. No, this is the second fastest Stealth Rocks user, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, regular Dugtrio is a 120, but other than that, Dugtrio is base 110. That's pretty fast. So you have Stealth Rock, you have Sucker Punch if you need it, you have that big Rock Slide, and a big EQ. This is so good, and I really like this offensive, I feel that, like, this is just, like, a speed creep on Nidoking. I think Nidoking's, like, really good. I think Dugtrio takes it one step further, actually uses its steel typing defensively, has a priority move, still gets Stealth Rock, and still stabs that big EQ, has a 100 base attack, and it is an amazing Pokemon. So good, highly underrated, and, again, we have a couple weaknesses here. Note that you still have to be jolly. All three of these Pokemon are jolly. You're physical attackers. Speed is what you need to succeed in today's meta. You heard it here first. It's the most important stat. And, yeah, I really recommend jolly on all three of these Pokemon. I mean, you can try and go adamant, but again, they have such perfect base speed tierings. Aerodactyl at like 130, Beedrill, Mega Beedrill 145, Dugtrio 110. You need to hit those exact numbers with your speed, so you have to be perfect speed to actually play these Pokemon correctly. Otherwise, you might as well run other things. If you're not gonna have perfect speed and be jolly with Dugtrio, don't run it. Run like a Rhydon or something, because you're going to get outsped by stuff that is base 110 or like speed nature Pokemon that are base 100, and you just can't be having that. So, really good team so far. We're hitting hard, we're hitting fast. We got a couple decent Stealth Rock users that cover each other's weaknesses pretty well, but it's kind of obvious we have some glaring weaknesses. We have, Beedrill has a big weakness to like Psychic from the bigger Psychic Pokemon, like Mega Alakazam, for example. Dugtrio's weak against fire, Dugtrio's weak against water, Aerodactyl's weak against water. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a Pokemon that has resistances to all those formats. That's a staple in the metagame, and you guys have probably already figured it out. It's going to be Starmie. So what does Starmie really bring to the table here? Like I said, it is amazing defensively and offensively. Right now, we're lacking on offensive and Psychic Water moves, but we're also lacking in defensive typing for those typings as well. Like, I want to be able to switch in this to wall a Psychic. I want to be able to switch into this to block a Scald or, a Flamethrower or something. So Starmie brings a lot to the table. Of course, it adds a couple things to the table. It adds another electric weakness, but, we already have a ground type. Amazing synergy there. It adds, like, a bug weakness. We have 3 things that resist bug. It has a grass weakness, and we have, Beedrill, which walls bug, but also, Beedrill, which walls grass, and Dugtrio and Aerodactyl also take neutral damage. There's not like Mega Drain's one-shot in either of those Pokemon, so Starmie's really good. It's the perfect Pokemon on the team, and the main thing I think Starmie really brings to the team, we're going to talk about nature in just a sec, is the fact that, it brings speed control to the team. Being able to Thunder Wave, like I said, Mega Beedrill can outspeed so many things. It can outspeed pretty much everything other than those main 3. And 2 of those Pokemon, you can Thunder Wave. You can also Thunder Wave to stop things like Dragonite. And you can say, I like Ice Beam. Ice Beam's okay, but the thing is, like, Ice Beam isn't doing you any favors versus, like, Mega Alakazam. Whereas Thunder Wave literally makes that Pokemon unusable. Thunder Wave is so good. You're going to see, as we start to, like, flesh out the rest of the team, that Thunder Wave's going to make it so the rest of your Pokemon can absolutely come in and just deal a massive amount of damage if they go first. You're not really running Glass Cannons, but you do need to make sure that you go first to use these Pokemon correctly. So I highly recommend this exact Starmie set. Thunderbolt's there to pick off any other water types. It's great in the Starmie mirror match. Scald goes for the 30% chance burn. It's a huge water attack. Absolutely amazing. and the fact that we're Modest nature makes it so it still deals that same amount of damage that like a Timid Surf would do. And Psychic, I've talked about before, does so much damage, especially while being Modest. You're going to be able to pick up so many good KOs. And like I said, we are Modest. 90% of the people that would play this Pokemon would play it Timid, and I just really don't think that Timid's the right play. Sure, you get to outspeed things like Gengar, but I've already talked about in other videos. Gengars aren't going to be trying to fight your Starmie. They're just going to be like, nah, I'll just switch. And so Starmie's like a really, really good Pokemon. Some common things that wall Starmie, though, I need to start talking about this in more videos. Starmie, I give it so much praise, it's not amazing. There are things that totally wall this Pokemon out, like Chauncey, for example. Chauncey is, like, I love using Starmie, but I can't use Starmie all the time, and I love leading with Starmie because it punishes so many Stealth Rocks users, but, you know, you can't really bring Starmie versus a Chauncey because they'll just be able to wall you out. Your Psychic and Scalds only deal, like, 8 to 10% because it's so bulky. But that's why we have 3 humongous physical attackers, so you never have to be in a position where you have to go Starmie versus Chauncey, because they have to, like, all these Pokemon, every single one of these Pokemon is made to beat stuff like Chauncey. You can taunt it with Aerodactyl. He can't poison you, you're a poison type. He can't poison you, you're a steel type. You know, you gotta, when you're building your teams, you gotta think about all this stuff. So this team could look totally different with the change of 1 or 2 Pokemon. But, you know, I think these all have very, very good synergy together, and they all cover it for their weaknesses, and they let you win games. Like, this is the type of team that will give you like a 6-stock victory, because it's just so good. Remember, we're going to be showing some games at the very end of the video. Hopefully you guys are going to love it. So Starmie, an amazing Pokemon. I highly recommend Modest. If you guys have any questions about the Modest versus Timid, let me know in the comments below. I really do feel that Modest gives you some KOs on Pokemon like Venusaur after Stealth Rocks damage that you wouldn't normally have if you were Timid. You know, you can 2-shot Mega Slowbro even after they get a Calm Mind. With Thunderbolt, because you're Modest versus Timid can't do that. I think those type of reasons are just enough in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. I love hearing what you guys have to say on it, so let me know in the comments below. So the next Pokemon, right, we already have like a couple potential Megas. We don't really need another one, but we do need a setup sweeper. We don't really have a setup Mon to take advantage of a sloppy turn from our opponent yet. So we're actually going to be adding Alakazam. You would be thinking like, Alakazam, that just adds more weaknesses. Like, you know, you're adding, like, more Psychic weakness. I prefer to look at it as adding more Psychic resistance, but that's just my opinion. I'm going to talk about that in a sec. And also, like, we're not really Megaing, so, like, what's the point of this Pokemon? Because we kind of have to go Beedrill. I still think Alakazam is amazing. Like, again, we're not really trying to add Psychic offense, we're trying to add Psychic resist, because Psychic is the most popular type in the format, whether you like it or not. That's what it is. And if you switch it on a Psychic with Alakazam, you're not really going to take that much damage. Note that I really recommend Timid on this one, because it's base 120 speed, and to outspeed all the things that are like the base 110s and the base 115s, you gotta be Timid. If you want to go Modest, you really can. I don't recommend it, but I think Timid is the best nature for this thing. And the thing about it is, it's because Alakazam is really strong. It doesn't need Modest to get the same type of KO Starmie does. Like, I really recommended Modest on Starmie, but there are specific calcs involved. Alakazam doesn't get any super calcs. It already one-shots all the things that Starmie would one-shot if Starmie was Modest. It doesn't get any more damage off Modest, even at, like, +1. Even at +1, you're still going to one-shot so many things. So Alakazam is an absolute monster. And this is the moveset that I'm actually going to be opting to go with. I really like Calm Mind. I really like Recover, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. I've used to use Dazzling Gleam over the Recover. But again, we're trying to do a setup Mon. So the way this wants to work is, I come in with the Alakazam. When they have like a sloppy turn, maybe they just finished off one of my Pokemon with something, let's talk about it. Let's talk about like a Blastoise. Maybe a Blastoise just finished off like my Aerodactyl. Like, I set up rocks, I hit it for like a Rock Slide or whatever, and then I got KO'd. You know, that's not great, but you know, it happens sometimes, right? So I come in, I pop a Calm Mind, he Scalds, does like 30%. I Calm Mind again, he Scalds, does like 25, 20%. I Recover, go back up to full. I have 2 Calm Minds off. I'm going to sweep his whole team. Set up 1 Calm Mind on a weak special attacker. Go for Recover when you have to, and you can just sweep everyone here. We get completely walled by a Alolan Muck, but, go back and look at the team. Look at the team. Beats Alolan Muck. Beats Alolan Muck. Beats Alolan Muck. Baits the Alolan Muck, so we can go for a double switch into any one of the 3 things that beats the Alolan Muck. Like if, let's say I switch to Starmie to block like a Scald coming from like any Pokemon. Switch to Starmie, block the Scald. I know they're going to switch right to their Alolan Muck to try and wall my Starmie. So if I go switch to Starmie, then immediately without doing anything else, switch to something like Dugtrio or Aerodactyl, I can completely pin the Alolan Muck. Once the Alolan Muck is gone, there's nothing stopping the Alakazam from completely sweeping them. So very, very like hard to play, kind of. You gotta like watch the videos. We're gonna showcase some videos, like I said, at the end of this whole team building process. But you know, I really do think it's an amazing team. And so far, right? So far, it's an amazing team. You just have to play a little bit smart. Might have to go for some double switches. Reading correctly is like a really important thing. You know, I'll talk about leads once I like finish showing you the 6 Pokemon. But Alakazam's really amazing. I highly recommend this moveset. If Alolan is too big of an issue, you can put Dazzling Gleam on it over Recover if you really want. I've used both in the past. So we need one more Pokemon, and it wouldn't be like a completely good super meta list without my boy Gyarados. And you may be thinking, Gyarados doesn't even do anything here. It doesn't do anything here. Like, look at this. It doesn't really even have any synergy here. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. But it provides a few things that the team kind of needs. So again, it provides a secondary flying type. And you may think if flying types are bad, you take Stealth Rock's damage. Yeah, you take Stealth Rock's damage, but our team's pretty good at, you know, mitigating a lot of Stealth Rocks users, making sure, if you remember from the Stealth Rocks video, talking about a bunch of scenarios in which we can not only punish them, we can sometimes let them set it up, super punish them for it, but we also can stop a lot of them, and Gyarados is a Pokemon that really does help stop it, help punish it. Like, I think a lot of teams need 2 water types. I feel a lot of teams need 2 water types because you're going to lose one. Throughout the course of the game, you're going to lose a water type. It's just a fact of nature. And sometimes when you lose a water type, you can no longer get those big KOs on those rock types if they like walled you out correctly. So not only does Gyarados provide a secondary water type, it provides more physical attackers because we're really trying to push like physical. Like we have 2 special attackers. They can't do anything against special walls. That's why we're surrounding it with 4 humongous physical attackers. So we're going to look at Gyarados here. This is the Gyarados that I'm currently using. I have a Jolly and an Adamant one. I personally feel the Jolly one is better for the set that we're using. This Pokemon can be Adamant or Jolly. Again, it's another Pokemon that can Mega if you really have to. It gives you that versatility, but I really don't recommend it since we're pairing it with a Beedrill. I like Taunt. I like Sub, Waterfall, and Crunch. I really like the Taunt. Being able to taunt almost anything, make sure they can't Toxic us, no Stealth Rocks, no Screens, no Calm Minds, no nothing. I love this Pokemon with Taunt. Substitute, another really good option. If you know they're going to switch, you can pop a Sub, Waterfall, Stabbed, and again, if you have to Mega, Crunch is here. If you don't like Crunch and you really don't plan on going Mega, you can go something like Thunder Wave, you can go Dragon Tail. I've also seen people use Earthquake. This Pokemon gets a lot of good TM moves, and I really do like what this Pokemon does bring to the table. It brings that bulk, it brings that extra thickness to the table. If you look at our team, actually Gyarados is the thickest Pokemon we have. So Gyarados is a Pokemon that, like, so a lot of people would expect me to lead with something like Aerodactyl or Beedrill, but more often than not, I can kind of just lead with Gyarados, and Gyarados is like the Swiss Army knife of the team. Like, if they lead something like an Aerodactyl or like some big rocks user, well, I can just, you know, I can Waterfall all of them down, and if they lead something like Clefable or like Wigglytuff to set rocks, something niche, I can taunt those. So I can guarantee deal with rocks by leading with Gyarados, and also deal with most leads. Like, think of a lead that really punishes Gyarados, something like Zapdos. Well, I can just switch into Dugtrio. So Gyarados is pretty much the lead Pokemon on the team. It's perfect for scouting out the situations, especially if you want to take off Crunch. You can put like Thunder Wave on it to help you deal with like sweepers even more. You know, a lot of Pokemon, like, let's say they just hard lead with their Mewtwo. Sure, if you can go Mega and just crunch him right in the face. You can also go for Thunder Waves if you wanted to and stuff like that. Like, this Pokemon can deal with almost any Pokemon. Even like a Starmie, for example. Starmie's a very popular lead right now. I can pop the Mega if I have to deal with that Starmie and just go to crunching it out. Like, what's Starmie gonna do? Thunderbolt's gonna do like 30% to me because it's so thick. This Pokemon is amazing. And yeah, I really do like what Gyarados does bring to the table. It really gives the team like a basis to build from. So if you're playing with this team, I'd highly recommend, if you're like a newer player, to you know, lead with Gyarados and see where it takes you. Obviously, you're not going to lead with Gyarados if they have, like, Jolteon, Electrode, and all the crazy things. Actually, I would still lead with Gyarados because those Pokemon can't do anything to Dugtrio. You're just hard switching to Dugtrio and you're completely fine. Dugtrio, it being in the team, is what makes being able to lead with any of these water types like an amazing strategy. It provides perfect synergy. They cover each other's weaknesses amazingly. Like, Dugtrio and Gyarados cover each other even better than things like Dugtrio and Aerodactyl do, in my opinion. So, like, it's really, really good. Hopefully you like this team. What I'm going to be doing is showing you guys a few replays. We're actually not going to go into the TM part because after my analytics, I've seen that, like, people don't really like looking at that part of the team building in these little team building episodes. So let me know if you guys really want me to go through the TMs for every single one of these Pokemon. I totally can, but I've looked at my analytics and I've seen that people actually skip it. So, yeah, I'm going to go right into some games. Hopefully you enjoy the games. Let me know what you guys think about this team below. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I just wanted to say my band currently, this weekend that the video is being released, is recording some stuff, like, 8 hours away from home, so I'm not going to be streaming today, the day the video goes out, but we do stream every single day at twitch.tv/THATSAplusONE. Please, 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 go check that out. Drop a follow on that Twitch channel so you guys can see when we go live if you want to see this team and other amazing teams in action. I'd really like to see you there, and other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the battles, and I will see you guys next time. Venusaur, Aerodactyl, Starmie, Mewtwo, Alolan Muck, and Zapdos. Very, very good team. This is probably, like, another one, a great example of, like, the meta teams. And again, the only Pokemon that can outspeed our Mega Beedrill in this team is Aerodactyl, so I really want to get Aerodactyl off the board as early as possible. There's a couple ways I can do that too. I think I'm actually going to lead, again, I'm still going to lead the Gyarados here, and I'm going to let him get his Rocks up if he wants it, because I talked about the importance of leading Gyarados, and it's not an amazing lead. It's not the best thing you've ever seen. Great team except for Mewtwo. Oh yeah, Mewtwo is what makes it busted though. Lunchbox coming with some bits as well. There's definitely better leads to lead than Gyarados here, but I do think that, you know, leading by example and showcasing, like, putting yourself in not optimal situations is sometimes can make you guys better players. I think that's definitely one thing to look at, because, like, Gyarados isn't amazing here as a lead at all, but I want to put myself in the situation because I do think that it's pretty good, and sometimes you have to play from behind, so it's not always a bad idea to lead suboptimally, to not only throw your opponents off, it sometimes lets you, like, build the strategies and practice playing from a behind position. So let's go. El Coon starting things off. Let's see what we got. Say GG. I don't know about that, unless you weren't talking to me. But anyways, what do we got? That's a +1 and subscribe. Don't forget to do that. Versus Pikachu. What do you guys think he's leading with? His whole team can be leads. Terra, that's going to be Aerodactyl. We already know that we don't one-hit KO Aerodactyl with Jolly. But how much percent does Dugtrio suck much due to Mewtwo? I guess around 35. Nah. It depends on if it's Mega Mewtwo. Why? Against regular Mewtwo, it does like 25, 30. And against Mega Mewtwo wide, probably like 35 tops. Play from behind. Yo, dude, I feel it. We're just going to go for a Waterfall. If he wants to Rock Slide as he can, I think he's just going to set Stealth Rocks this turn. Yep. I'm totally fine with Stealth Rocks. I can't really do that much about it. Can't do that much about it. Remember, we have to get this Pokemon off the board. That's right. Mod LGY, thank you for the follow, my guy. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Oh, we're taking it out. Yo, that has to be a roll, because we've not one-shot those before. But now that Pokemon is gone, how does he beat the BDB? How do you beat my boy BDB? You don't. That's right. That's right. I hope I get some knowledge, yo. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. Perfectly timed every single time. So Zapdos going to come in here. Again, he totally has his Rocks up, but, like, he doesn't beat BDB anymore. He doesn't have something that just beats it. Everything takes big damage from Beedrill at this point. So I just have to play smart for the rest of the game. We're going to switch in Dugtrio. If he goes for a double switch, like a U-turn play, that'd be pretty raw. I don't want to have to show Mega either. Like, I don't want to if I don't have to. I didn't have to that turn, so I didn't. He still is in a decent spot. The Rocks are very good against this team. Like, I have Beedrill, Aerodactyl, and Gyarados. My team is incredibly weak to Rocks. But, you know, I think I'll be fine here. Let's see if he goes for a U-turn. I'd rather see a Thunderbolt. U-turn, that's a good play. U-turn is the right play here. That's unfortunate. It's a good play from our opponent. Jolly, non-Mega Gyarados Waterfall. Actually, Oko's non-Mega Arrow. If it's not Impish. Okay, that's good to know. 100.6. All right, cool, cool. That's what I thought. I thought we KO'd, but, like, we didn't KO the last one, so I was, like, kind of tilted. Yeah, last one must have been, like, oh, he Mega'd, so that's why. But let's see. U-turn was a savage play there. So good. Wow, I can't believe he actually U-turned me instead of just Thunderbolting. So this guy actually knows his stuff. He knows that we're going to switch to this. He's taking a long time. I'm not going to talk about what he's going to be sending out here because, like I said, it's possible this person's in the chat. Because he's taking, like, a really, really long time. But we'll see. He could send out what he wants, and then I'll punish it. How's that sound? Mewtwo? Yeah, Mewtwo is the correct play. Alright, I don't want to fodder Dugtrio. But if we can... I'm actually going to Earthquake him here. I'm going to Earthquake. I think he's going to Calm Mind. I want to see if he's X or Y as well. It's very, very important. What's the quickest way to grind a competitive team? Someone stole my Switch. I'm starting over. He is X. Cool. That's fine. Let's see if he has a Brick Break. Yeah, it's fine. So Sucker Punch wouldn't have done, like, any damage to that thing. It didn't even matter. But the thing is, he's also not as fast as he could be. So something like Starmie is going to be really, really pivotal in this matchup, I think. Starmie's good. Gyarados is okay. The fact that I didn't go Mega is pretty important. I think I'm going to Thunder Wave it. I could also Mega Alakazam against this, but he also has a Muck. We'll send out the Starmie and see what he's going to do. We might not be able to beat this guy just because of... Well, actually, let's see. Do I want to Thunder Wave or do I want to go for a Burn with Scald? We'll see how he wants to handle this, because he could also switch into Venusaur. Venusaur after Scald Psychic KOs that. I'm gonna go for the Scald. I think it's also possible he switches in Zapdos. I think he's gonna switch this turn. I don't have Rocks up. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with him switching here. Like, the correct play is to switch into something. Zapdos is a good switch to block Thunder Wave. Muck is a good switch if you want to try to pin the Starmie. So we'll actually see how he does it. I think he's gonna switch to Muck. And that's the reason why we're using this over Thunder Wave, because I want to get the burns. So he's withdrawing Mewtwo. Yeah, the correct play, like I said, is to withdraw the Mewtwo there. Coming in with Venusaur. Like I said, Scald plus Psychic should KO Venusaur. Oh, oh my god, he's calm! We get the burn. I think that's actually going to take over into being our favor. He's Special D boosted H, though. He's always like Sassy or Calm or Careful or something like that. Because normally you do more with Scald. Psychic, I don't think can get the KO. We'll see, though. I am modest. I have what I need to succeed. And he's going to send out Mewtwo. I want to see the rest of that Mewtwo set. We've only seen Brick Break. So I want to know if he has, like, EQ, Shadow Ball, Psychic. I want to know if he's, like, only physical attacks. Maybe he has, like, Bulk Up or something. I want to know what he has. Is Psychic about to crit? Yo. I would take it! I'll take it. What do we get? Did that crit? No. It's just KOs. The power of Modest Starmie, boys. Modest Starmie. Absolutely monstrous. We're exactly in the same situation, but he's down to Mon. So we take those. No crit. No crit. Venu's absolute worst Starmie check. Well, normally it's a good check against Timid Starmie. It's a good against Timid Starmie. What is this? This is Muck. Yeah, I'm gonna switch, I think. Let me actually think if I do want to switch. I haven't Mega'd yet. You guys know that, right? I have not Mega'd. I actually think I'm gonna stay in, and I'm gonna send Aerodactyl out. Okay. I'm gonna go for a Scald. We're gonna try it. You still been the Modest Starmie a few months ago? It's good. It's a good Pokemon. Show it to me. This is about as much damage I need to get. Can you get a burn? No. Foul Play's not gonna KO me though. It's not gonna KO. Oh shit! A crit! Oh fuck! Never lucky Starmie! That's bad. That's really bad. It's fine. Just sucks that Modest Starmie moves the timid one 100% of the time. It does not. I don't know why you think it does. You gotta use Thunder Wave. Just use Thunder Wave. I'm gonna set Rocks here. I don't think Rocks is really that valuable here, but I'm gonna be able to live the Foul Play most likely. If I can't, that's just bad. Yeah, if we would have lived that just fine. If I would have got that second Scald off, I would have just came and used Earthquake here, but we have to set Rocks and play a little bit longer game than I want to be playing here, because Mewtwo's still a huge problem. I kind of want to go Mega Zam. I'm looking at it. If I can get this Muck off the board, Mega Zam will sweep him. Don't use Ice Beam. Yeah, Ice Beam's bad. You gotta be able to catch the start. You gotta be able to like play with your Starmie like correctly, and always be able to catch people switching in to block like Scalds and catch them switching in and pop a Thunderbolt. So even if like if they have like a ride on the board, you gotta expect them to be like, all right, they're gonna switch their Starmie in to block a Scald, just Thunderbolt the damn ride on. You know. I think he's bringing in Staros. Is this Zapdos? Starmie here. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Let me think about how I really want to do this. I think Starmie's one of the few Pokemon we can actually like come back and grind him out against. I don't want to switch anymore. I'm just going to go for a Rock Slide Flinch. Let's try it. If I get a Rock Slide Flinch, that's absolutely massive, by the way. Shadow Ball Lax. Oof. And we're waiting on him. He has like Zapdos, Starmie, We get a hit. We hit a rock slide, boys. Can we get a flinch? That'd be absolutely huge. Crit. Flinch. What? Oh my goodness. Oh, country roads, take me home. Aerodactyl. Oh, you've completely changed your tune. You've completely changed your tune ever since I fake released you, my guy. Oh, put those rocks up. They're coming alive. Yo, staying alive, Aerodactyl. That's so big. We got Starmie and rocks for free. For free. Rocks and Starmie for free. He donated them to us. What do? You gotta send out Mewtwo. And I don't think your Mewtwo wants to fight me. Is this Zapdos? Really? Already forcing Zapdos this early. Okay. Yeah. You can do rock slides in a row? What is this, though? I'm about to go Mega. Okay, I can't go Mega. I will just rock slide it. I gotta chip him. Rock slides! Making the connections! Let's go. It's not enough, but it is enough. Can we get another flinch? Oh, Flinch Town! Flinch Town! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It must be my birthday. Let's go birthday time. Let's go birthday time. Oh my goodness! Oh man, it just keeps coming. It keeps going and going and going. He has to send Mewtwo out. I know he doesn't want to. This is the power of 130 base speed. Flinchtown population, this whole guy's team. Let's see it. Yeah, there's the Mewtwo. I think it's only physical. I think he's like a bulk up, like recover, brick break, weird set. I don't want to flinch this guy because it wouldn't do any damage. I think I'm just going to taunt it, as weird as that sounds. Right? Am I wrong? Actually, we'll do... This is a weird play. He has just this in Muck. I have like a minute. BDB can deal a ton of damage. Alakazam can deal really big damage. Gyarados can still go Mega as well. He has to play the guessing game. I'm gonna taunt it. Let's go. I don't want him to set up bulk up. I think bulk up's a problem. Psychic, that's fine. Aerodactyl, you're coming alive, staying alive, my guy. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, my controller just turned off. Nope. There we go. We're just gonna EQ. It's neutral, and it just deals. He has actually a pretty. Oh, he's faster than me. He won the speed tie that turn. It's okay. It's all right. So we see Psychic, Brick Break. He has to have like EQ. We're just coming. I think we're just gonna come with Alakazam. Do I even want to come with Alakazam? Let me actually think about this. Because I'm thinking about going Mega. I don't remember what Muck is at. Do you guys remember Muck's health pool? He has Psychic. Let's just try this. See if it works. Over 9,000, I know, right? Maybe I should have EQ'd him. We're gonna Mega and U-turn. It's not gonna do a ton. Hopefully it does over half, but I really don't know. I can only come in a certain amount of times. We're gonna see how much health I actually have. Alright, cool. I can come in 3 times. 3 more times. I'm gonna get 1 HP thanks to the rocks. Alright, let's go. See how much damage we actually deal with U-turn here. U-turn kill him since he's taunted? That's not how that works. So, going out. We're gonna come in with Alakazam. Right? Because that can block a Psychic, potentially, and we get to see the last move. So Alakazam switching on here. Alakazam's the least useful out of all of these. There's a Psychic block. I'll take it. If I can chip him with this, that's amazing. If I can't, it's no big deal. Mewtwo shaking off the taunt. It's okay. This is a better Pokemon to have than Gyarados on the board. We're just going to go for Shadow Ball. If he wants to switch that into a little Muck, that's totally fine. I really don't care. I'll fodder here. Yeah, it's totally fine. He takes more rocks damage, and it puts us within range for like using poison jabs and stuff. So how much damage are we actually dealing to Muck? Oh, Muck actually isn't that healthy either. So we can just come in with Beedrill after this and be fine. Unless he like gets a really awkward setup. I think he actually is going to foul play. And I think I can actually live it with Gyarados, even after Rock's damage. Alright. I expect a foul play. We'll see, though. Foul play. I think Gyarados lives it. I think Gyarados lives one foul play. Awesome. Perfect! I'm gonna waterfall. He has to, like, pop something stupid here. Minimize incoming? Nah, I'm just gonna take this damage. I'll take it. Foul play. It's totally fine. We got the game. The way this is gonna work. The way this is gonna go down. I'm gonna bring in Beedrill. I'm going to use Exazor, right? I'm not gonna switch. Right? I take 35. I can come in, right? I take 35, so I can take 35. 35. Oh shit, I will exactly die. Alright, hold on, let me think about this. Beedrill, come in. Exazor, U-turn. Switch out. Fodder. Come back in. Cool, we got it. We got it. We got it! Okay. It was close! Very close! But we're gonna take it here. We're not going to use U-turn this turn. We're gonna use U-turn next turn. So we're gonna Exazor this one. And then we're gonna U-turn against the Mewtwo. And then we're gonna come in with Alakazam. Alakazam will die, and then we're gonna bring out the Beedrill. And the only way he actually gets around that is like taunt. Not taunt, recover. So recover's like the one way he can get out of this, but like he'd be recovering in an Alakazam's face. Or recovering off of like a U-turn. So it's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. I think he has recovered too. I definitely think he has it. So we'll see. He'd have to be recovering this turn, I think, to really roll the game. So you have to U-turn here. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot. Even if he recovers, like, I think I really don't want to see it. I don't even want to talk about recover. Recover's the problem. Beedrill employing the hit and run tactics. Let's see it. Don't recover, don't recover, don't recover, don't recover, don't recover. Psychic, perfect! Whew! Even if he doesn't KO our Alakazam here, he doesn't want to be recovering in front of an Alakazam. So, like, I'm just going to use Shadow Ball. He's forced to KO me. Recover! There's the recover! That's what I was talking about! Oh, man! Recover! But we should be dealing more than he recovers. More often than not. I do applaud him for using recover. It's just I think he was one turn late. Yeah, like, we do more than he gets, and we can fish for special D-drops, and we can fish for crits. He has to just KO us. You have to just KO me, my guy. You could I'm gonna KO you this turn. Oh, man, that was such a close game. Such a close game. This guy had the Ubers all out the butt. Has super stacked team. But we taking him. We're eventually gonna do. He's literally at our beck and call. We also have, like, I guess we have, like, one less Shadow Ball. You know. Then he has recovers. But, you know, eventually I'm going to crit. Eventually I'm going to get one special D-drop, and we are going to take it. He should have done this last turn. He really should have done it last turn. Come on. Can I get anything? Hey, man, what's good? Sorry I'm late. Dude, you are on time, feeling fine. Put those wins up. He's going for the recover stalls, but, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. What was his last move? We've seen Brick Break, Psychic, Recover. I think it's Bulk Up. I think it really is Bulk Up, but it could be Earthquake. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alakazam coming in with that high end. We take those all the way to the bank. And remember, we led that game. We started it off in a bad position on purpose. We started that game off with a not great lead just to show you guys the power that this team has. We see Alolan Muck, Venusaur, Alakazam, Kabutops, Snorlax, and Zapdos. So one thing I was going to talk about, Beedrill. First of all, we're using Beedrill again, like I said. And the only things that can outspeed Beedrill are Mega Alakazam, Mega Aerodactyl, and Electrode. So we're fighting against an Alakazam. It's going to be incredibly hard to use Beedrill. So we're just going to use Mega Gyarados, most likely. And just like wall him out. Most likely. We can also Mega Alakazam. Gotta head out now, but I'm happy I caught a bit of the stream. Keep up the awesome content. This guy's actually team is going to be really, really hard to beat, because like he has a low Muck to Ball or Alakazam too. So we're going to have to go for like some nice double switches. He can set up rocks with Kabutops, but I don't think he's going to. I think I'm going to lead Starmie. I want to see what he does. I'm interested in a good Dragonair set just to try out. We're going to try Dragonair in like 2 days. On Monday, I plan on using Dragonair. We're actually going to lead, actually, I made a video, right? I made a video talking about the benefits of leading with, Aerodactyl. Not Aerodactyl, sorry. The benefits of leading with Gyarados, so sorry. And so we're actually going to talk about leading with Gyarados for the rest of the day. And how it's like a decent lead most of the time. Yo, Tanalantis, yo, 100 for new bit badge. Yo, enjoy it. Holy moly, enjoy the new bit badge. The #1 bit leader for the week. My guy coming in hot. But yeah, so like I said, I'm making a team building video for this team. And I want to talk about how we're in the 5,000 bit badge. Holy moly, that's awesome. I want to talk about the strengths and weaknesses of leading with Gyarados. Because more often than not, Starmie's a better lead. If he's just going to do this... I'm just gonna win. I really think he's gonna expect me to go Mega. Wouldn't you expect Mega Gyarados here? Do I need to go Mega Gyarados to beat this guy? Yes, I've been able to catch his streams as I live in UK. Yo, that's why I'm streaming right now. The soon-to-be loser has arrived. I don't know about that. Don't talk yourself out of it. Do we want a Mega here? It's a good question, because like Mega Beedrill is really, really good, but I don't really think Mega Beedrill is needed in this matchup. I think I am going to go Mega, and I know he's going to switch. I know he's going to switch to, like... Oh, we'll see. I'm going to go Mega. What do you got? He's withdrawing? I think he's doing this to bait my Mega. I would have liked to... I'd rather had Starmie as the lead, I think. We're going to see Muck. Oh, Venusaur. This is fine. We two-shot Venusaur, I think. And it's also possible that we're faster than he is. So, we'll see. Mega Gyarados ain't no slouch if it's Jolly. So, and we are. So, let's see how much damage we're dealing here. If we can do over half... that's half! Yo, and a defense drop! I'll take it! I'll take the defense drop, and you know what? If we can get this thing off the board, that's gonna be absolutely massive. Show me another one. Another one! Oh, I'm so fast! I bet he thought he was gonna outspeed me, but I'm jolly, boys. I'm jolly. I got the speed that I need to succeed. I know Venusaur is a base 80. I think Gyarados is like 70. Is it? I don't know what Gyarados is at, actually. Maybe someone in the chat can enlighten us. But, here we go! Here we go. Venusaur went down's huge. If he sends out the Muck, I'm just going to pop a sub, I think. I use Adamant Nature, Agility, Wing Attack, Outrage, Earthquake on what Pokemon? Oh, Zapdos. Oh, we have a Pokemon that actually beats Zapdos. Last time I checked, it's Dugtrio. Alolan Dugtrio specific. Remember, we are a Steel Ground, so we're going to be able to block Toxics. We're going to be able to resist Drill Pecks. It's so good. I'm back to think Jolly Gyarados is the way to go. My Adamant Gyarados gets bodies one-on-one. It does. Thunderbolt blocked, boys. We take this all the way to the bank. Venusaur's 80, Gyarados 81. Why would you ever? That's what I thought. Actually, I thought Gyarados was 81. Why wouldn't you use it? I know he thought he's like, oh, well, he got the defense drop, but I'm gonna go first and Mega Drain him or Sleep Powder. You're not. I'm not gonna get outsped by 80 base Jolly Venusaurs anymore, like timid Venusaurs. Just had a Mewtwo player cancel because I outplayed him with Teleport, Chauncey, and Starmie. Thanks for the Electrode set. It's amazing. Yeah, we're gonna be using Teleport, Chauncey very soon. All right. What does he have? I do not need Stealth Rocks in this matchup. I can just pop a Rock Slide. And it would help me really push damage against like a lot of the other Pokemon he wants to switch into. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need Stealth Rock. Don't need it. Is withdrawn? It's fine. I said this helps me push damage. Is it going to be Snorlax? Yeah, cool. It's like I play the game, guys. Rock Slide's missing the Rock Slide. That sucks. Why am I never lucky? Did anyone ever answer that question? Did anyone ever like answer that question? Why am I never lucky? It's a good question to ask. That's right. Silent Bob coming in hot with the follow. It's about time. Thank you, my guy, for that follow. You know, I really appreciate it. Let's see. He's probably going for... I don't think he's EQing. He probably is just body slamming because that's like the yawn. That's totally fine. I'm going to go for a double switch then because I don't want to deal with this. Made a Mewtwo user Rage using Parasect earlier. Yo, Parasect is like the truth, my guys. Let's see if he just spams yawn until he gets a situation that he likes. He should actually double switch out into Zapdos right here. Give him a pretty good pin. My 4-year-old just yelled never lucky. Yeah, he's going for a double switch. Well, not like double switch, but like I said, he's really trying to punish me switching around. Kabutops. I'll take this. Let me do some calcs. Give me a sec. Alright. Yeah, this is the play. Watch this sick play. Kabutops is also 80 base speed. You know what? You know what? I'm feeling it. Taunt, boys! Taunt! Show me no Stealth Rocks, no Swords Dance. You can Leech Life me. I don't even care. Rock Slide, that's fine. Like, break the wrist, walk away. Get it? Rock away. And we're faster than you are. I can almost sub against that. So if he can only really use like Rock Slides, EQs, Waterfalls, that means this is the play. I didn't want him setting up. I was like, I can't just have you like Swords Dance in my face. So I taunted it. Alright, let's see. Starmie's gonna be coming in here. Let's see if he goes for a Waterfall this turn. Rock Slide. Can he miss a Rock Slide? That'd be pretty fair. Fair and balanced, if I do say so myself. I really do think that he's switching in the Muck. So I'm going to be going for... I'm actually going to be going for a Scald here. Because Scald deals neutral damage to Kabutops, and that's a 30% chance to burn the Muck. Wow, he's just going to stay in. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Can you get a burn? He's going to Leech Life me. I'll take the burn, though! That's what I'm talking about. Give me a little bit of luck. Give me just a little bit. Just a little bit of luck. Oh, did he miss? Give me the luck. It's mine. I'll take it. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes lucky. Yes. It comes in. Put Pikachu and Zigatoon putting those win emotes up. Use them if you got them. Show me your Muck. It's about time. Same thing. Snorlax is another good option here. I'm going to switch into... if he switches in Snorlax, I'll switch in Aerodactyl. If he switches in Muck, I'll switch in Gyarados. Now, I'm actually happy I didn't get the burn. No burn's good there. I don't need it. I don't want to eat Facade. Yo, everyone putting those wins up. I love seeing it. My team is weak. I'm running Moltres, Executor, Dugtrio, Dojo, Sandslash, Mega Blastoise. That's kind of hard. You need like one fast Pokemon. I want to battle. How do I join? We're not doing viewer battles today. We're just doing Wi-Fi battles today. This is Facade. Like I said, I'm happy I didn't burn. I'm happy that I did not get a burn. I don't think I need rocks. I really don't. Even though he plans on switching like a lot, I don't think I need rocks. Like, I'd actually just go for rock slides. Put those rocks up. Let's go. Why do I miss my rock slides? Oh my god. This is stupid. This is so dumb. I gotta, like, hit my moves. I've missed every rock slide this game, haven't I? And we're gonna switch right back. Actually, we're not. If he wants to take this thing out, he can. I need to freaking hit him. I just need to hit him like one time. I'm starting to tilt though. Like, I can't do anything. It's really good damage though. Yeah, there's the Yawn, and then I'll switch. Yawn Rest EQ Facade. I don't know if he has. I don't know if he has Rest. We'll see. The thing is though, he doesn't have rocks up, so it's like I can switch forever and take like the chip damage from Facade. So let's see what he actually goes for this turn. I want to see if he uses Rest or if he uses Yawn again. Let's see it! Facade, cool. I think I'm going to taunt him. I think I'm just going to taunt it and be like, fuck you, my guy. F you, my guy! I'm going to taunt you. I'm done. I'm done with missing Rock Slide. Taunt. Watch, he's going to Rock Slide me or Ice Punch me this turn. I'm be so mad. Fell for the taunt. Yawn, no thanks! Thoughts on Hasty Alakazam? It's not amazing because Alakazam doesn't use physical attacks. I'm going for a Rock Slide here. Again, Rock Slide, it's my strongest move, and if he switches, which I really think he's going to, this does the most damage to like all of his stuff. Banana for scale coming in, $10 donation. Yo, I love seeing it. Thank you so much for that donation. I need it. Focus miss, no rocks miss. Yo, I feel it. I need it. Aerodactyl, I'm giving you a second chance. I'm giving you a second chance at victory right now. Oh, Sash is up as well. I'll take a crit though. I'll take it. And we get the flinch. Aerodactyl, you've redeemed yourself in my eyes. But I think it's because of Banana for scales. 182. Perfect amount of donation that I'll take it all the way to the bank. I don't want to miss a rock slide. We're talking about EQs. Battle was canceled. I'll take it. Yo, that guy can hold it. That guy can hold that L. We 6-stocked that guy, and we were planning on 6-stocking him because this team is good at doing that type of stuff.